Yes, what we Armenians are actually witnessing after the 44-day war is the handover of segments of our homeland, because I believe that in all those cases of handover of segments in front of the eyes of the Russian so-called peacekeeping troops, starting from Khatsabert and ending with Parukh, and now Berdzor, Sus, and Aghavno, we are seeing the overt continuation of ethnic cleansing, and this time with the active participation of the Russian troops. Yes, the Russian troops are standing there and are contributing to the ethnic cleansing. However, we also see that operations are being carried out on the territory of the Republic of Armenia. That is, we saw the placement of border checkpoints in Meghri, etc. This goes to show that, yes, the Russian-Turkish active operation, which Sergei Shoigu referred to as a successful operation during the war, is in progress. Yes, Armenia is in the Russian-Turkish tongues. But unlike the period before the attack on Ukraine on February 24, 2022, now we are in a global situation that is totally different. Ukraine and the South Caucasus are like communicating vessels. In the global sense, the events are developing in a totally different way. This is leading to a frustrating situation in both Ukraine and the South Caucasus. And Russia's disordered actions, its mistakes, and the poor work of the country's secret services will constantly entail results that will be similar to the results that we see today, meaning Russia makes contradictory statements and might do the opposite thing the next day. In these conditions, what do we Armenians in Armenia and abroad need to do? We need to show resistance. Yes, we realize that we are currently an occupied country, but this does not mean that there are no resistance movements in occupied countries. The National Democratic Alliance does not conceal the fact that it has the pretension to lead that resistance movement in Armenia and in the Armenian diaspora. Now, this is why the attacks are against us. They understand that, well, it seemed to them that after the war, everyone was supposed to give up and talk about life and peace, state that they are supreme values, and ask how can there be violence. But if life is a value for you, why don't you talk about the fact that it is necessary to protect life? Why isn't anybody talking about this? How can you protect life when there is violence being used against you? Of course, you yourself need to be ready for defense. And our force is the force which shows that our people are ready for that resistance. This is terribly frustrating for the Kremlin. The reason why is because since the Kremlin is a terrorist organization, it seems to the Kremlin that our people should be afraid of terrorism. But our people are not afraid. Terrorism acts have been carried out in Israel for the past 70 years, but the people have not been terrorized. They have become stronger after every terrorism act. Are we Armenians like that or not? We must show that we are like that. The aim of terrorism is to terrorize. We are showing that we are not being terrorized by any terrorism act. This is the objective of spiritual mobilization that the National Democratic Alliance has set today.
Բաժանորդագրվեք ազգային ժողովրդավարական բևեռի YouTube-յան ալիքին։